Matthew, first of all, I would like to congratulate you on your Oscar on behalf of your Turkish fans.
Thank you.
And obviously your great work in Interstellar. You continue turning in great places, great work in unexpected, roles.
Right.
You were a cowboy, now you're an astronaut. What made you to feel that, okay, I want to be an astronaut this time?
Well, the director, Christopher Nolan, came to me with it, so that was one that was offered my way. Two, my son was asking me a lot of questions and very interested in space travel, more so than I was. And so he sort of stoked my own sense of wonder, and when I'd have to explain to him what I knew about it. And then this script came along. And I always think scripts come along for a reason. I think the target draws the arrow in some way. And so it came along, and I was like, well, this is perfect. I really want to make this for my son. And it was an awe-inspiring script. And the idea of being the pilot that got to take us on this adventure turned me on.
Great. Actually, you are from Texas, home of NASA. Was a movie on space exploration close to your heart?
I didn't grow up really thinking about space exploration. Very big fan of sort of the Americana of The Right Stuff. But it wasn't something that I was inherently and instinctively drawn to as a kid or anything.
Actually, we all know that you like challenging parts. What was the most challenging part in Interstellar and playing an astronaut?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't necessarily it was a challenge I had to understand the science and the theories behind all my choices that I had to make as the pilot. I think overall, though, the challenging part for me as an actor was this is the first sort of stereotypically heroic character I played. And so it was, sometimes the heroes are boring. They do the right thing, they make the right choice, they win at the end of the day. And I wasn't interested in that part or that interpretation of a guy like Cooper. So it was understanding the identity of this guy, shining a light on what was his flaws, actually, that gave him, that made me feel like I could do something that was original, something that I could have a personal experience going through doing. And part of that was, shining a light on the selfish side of this guy. The fact that this whole journey that, yes, is to save mankind, but also to, in my hip pocket, so to speak, I was always like, this is a Cooper living out his personal dream. This is a quest for him, selfishly.
Actually, Matthew, you made a historical transformation in terms of physical appearances for your Oscar-winning performance, and I'm sure so many people are wondering, were your health at risk at any stage because you lost so much weight, and now I can see you look great. How did you get back in shape?
My health was never at risk. I did it in a pretty healthy way. I think our bodies can take a whole lot more than we sometimes give them credit for. And our bodies are quite resilient. The gaining the weight back was more dangerous than the losing it.
Let me ask, how did you lose those, weights? I think in total.
Diet, all diet.
Really?
Yeah, so it has nothing to do with exercise. It's all diet. And that's how I lost the weight.
Okay.
And I lost 3.5 pounds a week for, I guess, 4 months.
Wow.
And like I said, the gaining it back is where you have to be careful. Because your body, the first time you eat a full-size meal, your body immediately goes, oh, let's race back to 185 pounds. And you have to really pull the reins and do it slowly, because it has memory, and it remembers, oh, that's the first time, that's what we used to eat. That's how much we used to eat, and it wants to race back. And if you don't do it the right way, you can actually, it can be unhealthy.
Yeah, actually, in the movie there is a line saying that only love transcends time and space. Do you agree with this?
I think you could call it different things. I don't know if love is the sole answer for that. I think if you're a person of faith, someone might say that would be God, which is sometimes synonymized with love. I think it also takes an intuition. A lot of these things that emotions or feelings that are definitely measurable. They are definitely compasses to what we do, but we aren't able to measure them. And I think that's one of the pursuits of science, it's a practical pursuit to define those things down to their mystery. I don't think we're ever going to really define them.
My last question will be, what do you think the audience will take away after watching the movie?
A wild, exceptional, thought-provoking ride further into space than we've ever gone before, and further into space than you've ever seen on screen.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you.